Hello, this is Gokila Sobia. The topic I'm going to brief about is the introduction to GMP, Cgmp, GLP, Nabl and FDA.
Good manufacturing practice is a set of quality assurance guidelines and procedures designed to ensure that pharmaceuticals, food, cosmetics, and medical devices are consistently produced and controlled to meet quality standards appropriate for their intended use. GMP regulations are enforced by regulatory agencies worldwide to safeguard public health and ensure product quality and safety. Here is a brief introduction to GMP. The primary goal of GMP is to establish a systematic approach to manufacturing processes to minimize risks, prevent contamination, ensure product consistency, and maintain quality throughout all stages of production, from raw material sourcing to finished product distribution. Key principles: quality management systems, implementing comprehensive quality management systems to manage and control manufacturing operations effectively. Personnel, training and maintaining competent personnel who understand their responsibilities in ensuring product quality and safety. Facilities and equipment, establishing and maintaining suitable facilities and equipment to support manufacturing processes and prevent contamination. Documentation and records, maintaining accurate and detailed documentation of all manufacturing activities, including procedures, specifications, and records of production and testing. Production and process controls, implementing controls to ensure consistency and reliability in manufacturing processes. Quality control and testing, conducting thorough testing and analysis of raw materials, intermediates, and finished products to verify compliance with specifications and standards. Packaging and labeling, ensuring proper packaging and labeling of products to prevent contamination, misbranding, or adulteration. Complaint handling and product recall, establishing procedures for handling customer complaints, investigating quality issues, and implementing product recalls when necessary. Regulatory oversight. GMP regulations are enforced by regulatory authorities such as the Food and Drug Administration, FDA, in the United States, the European Medicines Agency, EMA, in Europe, and the World Health Organization, WHO, internationally. These agencies conduct inspections and audits of manufacturing facilities to assess compliance with GMP standards and may impose sanctions or regulatory actions for non-compliance. Next one is Cgmp. Cgmp refers to a set of guidelines and standards established by regulatory agencies, such as the FDA, Food and Drug Administration, in the United States and the EMA, European Medicines Agency, in Europe. These regulations ensure that manufacturers adhere to specific quality standards and practices during the production, testing, and distribution of pharmaceuticals, biologics, and medical devices. Quality management systems, implementing comprehensive quality management systems to ensure that products consistently meet quality standards and regulatory requirements. Documentation and record keeping, maintaining detailed documentation of all manufacturing processes, procedures, and testing results to provide evidence of compliance and facilitate traceability. Facility and equipment controls, establishing and maintaining suitable facilities, equipment, and utilities to support manufacturing operations and prevent contamination or cross-contamination. Personnel training and hygiene, providing training and education to personnel involved in manufacturing to ensure competency and adherence to Cgmp requirements. Ensuring proper hygiene and gowning procedures to prevent contamination. Raw material control, ensuring the quality, integrity, and traceability of raw materials and components used in production through appropriate testing, sampling, and qualification procedures. Process validation, validating manufacturing processes to demonstrate that they consistently produce products of the desired quality and meet predetermined specifications. Quality control and testing, conducting regular inspections, testing, and sampling throughout the manufacturing process to verify product quality and compliance with specifications. Change control and risk management, implementing procedures for managing changes to manufacturing processes, equipment, or materials to minimize potential risks to product quality and patient safety. Scope, Cgmp regulations apply to various aspects of pharmaceutical and biotechnology manufacturing, including drug substance production, formulation, packaging, labeling, and distribution. Compliance with Cgmp is mandatory for manufacturers to obtain approval to market their products and ensure ongoing regulatory compliance. Continuous improvement, similar to GMP, Cgmp emphasizes the importance of continuous improvement and adaptation to changing regulatory requirements, scientific knowledge, and technological advancements. Manufacturers are expected to regularly review and update their processes to enhance product quality, safety, and compliance. Next one is GLP, which is Good Laboratory Practices. GLP encompasses a set of standards and procedures established to ensure the quality and integrity of non-clinical laboratory studies conducted for regulatory purposes, such as product registration, licensing, or approval. GLP guidelines define the organizational, personnel, facility, equipment, and documentation requirements for conducting and reporting laboratory studies. Organization and personnel, establishing clear lines of responsibility, qualifications, and training requirements for personnel involved in conducting laboratory studies. Facilities and equipment, providing suitable laboratory facilities, equipment, and instrumentation to support the conduct of studies and ensure the integrity of test systems and samples. Standard operating procedures, SOPs, developing and implementing standardized procedures and protocols for all aspects of laboratory operations, including study conduct, data collection, analysis, and reporting. Quality assurance, QA, implementing QA measures to monitor and audit study conduct, data integrity, and compliance with GLP requirements throughout the study lifecycle. Study conduct, ensuring that laboratory studies are conducted in accordance with approved protocols, SOPs, and regulatory guidelines, and that deviations are documented and justified. Data management and documentation, maintaining accurate, complete, and traceable records of all study-related activities, observations, and results, including raw data, analytical methods, and study reports. Archiving and retention, establishing procedures for the long-term retention and storage of study records, samples, and specimens to facilitate data verification, audit, and regulatory inspection. Non-GLP studies, clearly distinguishing between GLP-compliant and non-GLP-compliant studies in reporting and documentation to avoid potential confusion or misinterpretation. Scope, GLP regulations apply to non-clinical laboratory studies conducted for regulatory purposes, including toxicology, pharmacology, environmental safety, and product development. GLP compliance is required for studies submitted to regulatory agencies for product registration, approval, or licensure. Regulatory oversight, GLP compliance is monitored and enforced by regulatory agencies, such as the FDA in the United States, the EMA in Europe, and other national regulatory authorities worldwide. These agencies conduct inspections and audits of laboratories to assess compliance with GLP. Next topic is FDA. The FDA, or the Food and Drug Administration, is a regulatory agency of the United States Department of Health and Human Services, HHS. Established in 1906, the FDA's primary mission is to protect and promote public health by regulating and supervising food safety, dietary supplements, prescription and over-the-counter medications, vaccines, biopharmaceuticals, medical devices, electromagnetic radiation. Next one is Nabl. Nabl, or the National Accreditation Board for Testing and Calibration Laboratories, is an autonomous body under the Department of Science and Technology, DST, Government of India. Established in 1987. Benefits of accreditation. Accreditation by Nabl offers several benefits to laboratories, customers, and stakeholders, including enhanced credibility and confidence in laboratory test results, Thank you.